and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Good day, Evans. I am Mr. Cusforth, and this is your Bulldog broadcast for Friday, September 18th, 2020. Today is Cycle Day Uno. On the lunch menu for today, the main lunch line is Sun, Butter Pockets, fresh fruit, baby carrots, and milk. And in the cool line, you have a choice of mixed greens with or without cheese, fruit bowl, or a lunch meat sandwich. Remember that if you go outside for lunch today, please make sure that you pick up everything that you took out. Our wonderful grounds here look really nice, and we want to keep it that way so we can all enjoy it for days to come. Hey, here's some fun facts about volleyball. Did you know the game of volleyball was invented in 1895 by William G. Morgan, and that volleyball was first introduced as an Olympic sport in 1964? And of course, most volleyball players jump about 300 times a match. That's incredible. And volleyball is the second most popular sport in the world today, exceeded only by soccer. That's nice to know. Hey, there is still time to sign up for the travel program this year. The enrollment packets are available in Mr. Cutsforth's room, room 135, Mr. Skinner's room, room 131, or the travel program drop box located at the attendance office by the Red Roof entrance. Deadline to enroll is October 16th. If you missed out on purchasing the yearbook for 1920 school year and are still interested, you are in luck. You have the opportunity to purchase last year's yearbook for $15. Please take money to Kara in the main office. You will receive the yearbook in your advisory sometime next week. The Evans Fall sports have begun. The 7th and 8th grade football teams battled Fairfield on Tuesday with 7th grade blowing out Fairfield by a score of 30-0 at Schaefer Field. The 8th grade boys football team squeaked by Fairfield 12-6. Both teams will be in action on Tuesday, September 23rd against Washington, and both will be playing here at home at Ottumwa at Schaefer Field starting at 4:30. The Evans volleyball team began their season on Monday, September 14th, also against Fairfield, with the 7th grade playing here at Evans and the 8th grade playing at Fairfield. Here are their results.
Pump up the chin, yo, pump it up, yo, pump it.
Evans was playing Albia when we came to press, so we'll get those scores to you next week. Our volleyball teams will be in action next week as they take on Mount Pleasant on Monday, September 21st, starting at 4:30, with the 8th graders here at Evans and the 7th graders traveling to Mount Pleasant. Mr. Tanner promised me he would get me the cross-country results as soon as he could. Those will be in next week. We continue to wish good luck to all of our Bulldog teams continuing their season. And remember, if you can't be an athlete, at least be an athletic supporter. Today is National Respect Day. Taking part each September, Respect Day has been created to encourage people to focus more on ways in which they can be respectful to others. For many of the days involving being more attentive to one another, but it can really be used as a catalyst for treating any people with a more polite approach. There is no rule surrounding ways in which you could celebrate this year. It's really down to you. You could take your wife or husband out for a romantic meal. You could sit and visit with an elderly relative, or you could choose to be more encouraging to others. Of course, respect isn't something that should only be given thought of once a year, but hopefully the day will inspire people to think more about how they treat people all year long. Any way you put it, respect is something that should be earned. Remember the great words of King Mr. Brown XV. He said, to get respect, you have to show respect. Maybe that was the Godfather. Yeah, either way, remember to show respect to everyone around you today, including teachers and staff, siblings, and of course, your parents. Hey, attention all students that submitted an application for student council. Don't forget your times that you signed up for your interview with Miss Gosden next week. If you attended Liberty School last year, and have not collected your belongings from the end of the school year, they said that you can pick those up at Liberty until October 1st. After that, they're going to be disposed of. So if you want your things from last year that you have not picked up yet, you can go to Liberty anytime, any day, between 7:30 and 4 p.m. to pick those up. Here is our own travel director, Mr. Skinner, with an Evans Travel Program video of the wonderful 8th grade East Coast extravaganza trip.
Welcome to the Ottumwa Educational Travel Program's East Coast Extravaganza. This trip is offered to 8th grade students at Evans Middle School. The East Coast trip is a 9-day adventure that begins at the Arlington National Cemetery in Washington, D.C., and ends with the Indianapolis 500 Motor Speedway. We've put together a series of slideshows to show all the different locations that you will experience during our trip. If you are an 8th grade student and interested in signing up for this trip, please see Mr. Skinner in room 131 or Mr. Cutsworth in room 135 for an enrollment packet for the East Coast Extravaganza.
Any student interested in joining Al Exito, please meet in room 113 for an informational meeting on Friday, September 18th after school. Hey Evans, have a great day. Teachers, please lead our students into Pledge of Allegiance. Stay classy, Evans.